This one is called Babylon Falling, and I actually wrote it as an intro to a hymn called Babylon is Fallen. I don't know if anyone's heard that. Anyway, it's part of the Sacred Harp hymn book, so I might sing that at the end of the poem. And the poem begins with the recital of the 137th Psalm in the King James Version, which I'm sure you'll recognise, all you fans of Pony Hymn. By the rivers of Babylon.
Hey!
There we sat down. And yea, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there, they that carried us away captive required of us a song. And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, "Sing us one of the songs of Zion." How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth, if I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, "Raise it, even to the foundation thereof." O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Are you one of them? Or are you one of us? Are you on the roadblocks, or are you on the bus? How much are you going to take if given a little trust? Is the one eye's open through the pyramid window of pain? Illuminati, nati, nati. Hey? Come again? Have you switched on to the fault lines of fable that echo in your lizard brain? Can you hear me, O human? I can make you divine. Borg Star General Command inputting data to redefine all who come within the sphere of influence of the Council of Nine. Can you hear them say, "Gods we make of men, men we make of gods. Wormhole, star channels, student splice creation against the odds. We're here to reclaim our experiments. Shut them up in pods of radiation transference matrix machines. Hypercrystallized galacticon emergence vehicles of ultraviolet black light. LSD-25 transgeneration false consciousness modular phosphoric flame flicker bright. Leading to emergence of group mind collective. New world order, one world government. Acceptance without a fight. Because everything's A-OK for the one-pointed followers of perdition. 666 death cult ultimate fighting force on a highly possible mission to block off the stargates, open the pits, entice fallen angelics to take up a less favourable position for the block code mark of the beast to be sunk into the forehead, or the breach, blood cult snip sacrifice, serpent's tip, bled dry of feeling to resist the healing, sealing in covenant with Satan, led by the prince of vampires, to drain dry the children of Elohim, tie fast in rope of restriction the struggling Nephilim, who petition the cherubim and seek the seraphim to show the way forward for the mobile phone using radiation junkie slaves of Anunnaki high priest techno lords to occasionally put the phone down, cut the cords that hold together the carcinogenic lattice work of ley line, PowerPoint positioned electro-masked iron swords, plunging pain into Gaia's pranic field defense system, the serpent grid shield of fire. Instead, let them use the Intergalactic Yoga Federation's approved methods of sublimating desire, which would inevitably take them infinitely higher than that brief sense of miraculous convenience they feel once again when they are able to tell some fellow Babylonian that they're on the train. Blessings to you, O children of the evil one, those who like to drain, because it's not their fault that they are not those made in the underground genetic factory bases of off-world grey civilization forward planning, from Jupiter and beyond the infinite through Soylent Green, Planet of the Apes, Close Encounters, the story of the monkey slaves gold panning for their cosmic commandants, Hollywood scribes who tried to tell the underlings precisely whose starships they are manning, saying, "I can't allow you to do that, Dave, because some of them are not here to rave. Instead, they have your souls to save. Those with the dark glasses, in-ear comms link with shock troops ready in the rear to march to the front line and spread the fear, because to them you are the enemy. If you're black, or a woman, or a queer, or on white, bright starlight, scary Aryan, world domination, wannabe morning star heralds of control of the soul, made in the image of the abominator, who divides, celebrates when the proton collides, wants the whole to fragment, turn on itself, turn against itself, split the fractions of the atom, nucleonic nebulae, mushroom imprint, imitation, sentient mole, sent in via the psychic, synaptic, neuronal upload sensorium, the panopticonic all-seeing eye, the novus ordo seclorum, the great seal of the great Satan, establishing a latter-day forum, a neo-Roman pentacular spectacular, Eagle City, District of Columbia, from the masters of level 33, he sing Gloria, praising high, most holy their gods, an aria of apocalypse, substandard harmonics, music of the spheres given over to Bach's iterative loops, heading down dead ends and blind alleys of infolding go nowhere DNA, recoding melodies of slow death, spilling sonic blood on the audio valleys of green truth, which is heard when the word is preached from the mountaintops, and rallies the troops to go into battle against the sons of Jove, by walking the dead ways the skull and bones drove, all the way to Bohemian Grove, where some sub-Templar out-druid wicked-tastic megalithic shaman lifts up his or her knobbly stick, the acolytes get down on their knees to give the pearl a lick. A ritualistic play of fantasy. She is sick. She is sick. She is sick, so let Babylon fall. Be utterly consumed by the loving fire of holy truth. Let Babylon be destroyed. May the dust of the unworthy, the harbingers of zealous pride, not touch the inner heart core of those who defend the inside, knowing that the internal Redeemer is the true guide. For the children of Zion, who champ down Babylon from the mercy seat, or pound gayest lays with dancing feet to greet and defeat demons of retreat, who must find the beat of the sovereign, the Almighty, the He who is, not the He who ain't, who lives without constraint, no taint upon the saint of true self, not sketched out faint in the sky like sparkler sparks fading in the instance of their writing, hardly seen at all in the ephemeral pixelite hallucination of word war free, fighting on the fibre optics. Instead, let them score into the Akashic records, with flaming spears so true, that only a God with their best interests at heart could be lighting up their pineals when the light goes and the moon beams down the constellations from heaven to earth, must be the Elohim, the celestial we, creating in our image, for it is worth the price paid, the ransom sought, from trough to tree, from death to birth, from birth to death to rebirth. What for, Liberator, the root and branch of David, the bright and morning star, the King of Zion, the stone set at naught, now become the head of the corner, the roar of Judah's lion. What for? Pointless, until we see the falling of Babylon, so go topple, ye mighty whore. For deliverance awaits thy weary soul. The Prince of Peace is here to make thee whole. Go to the goal, Sadhu, go to the goal, for the men of Babylon made sucketh Beneth, setting up tents of whores, bringing mayhem to these fairy shores. The prophets provide verses the evil ignores. For as all the land of Judah was given over to the hands of the king of Babylon, so do the wild beasts of the island cry. It is a habitation of devils. Satyrs dance there, where dreams of heaven go to fly, where all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, building the temple of her lie. Yet fear not, O children of Israel. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her. So saith Jeremiah. Centuries in the making was that parasitical pariah, yet in 1 hour is thy judgment come, O Babylon, as the drum beats for Messiah. Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, publish and set up a standard, the bells of Zion's victory are sounded, by the timbrels and cymbals pounded, by the angels of absolution, the pixies of peace, the fairies of freedom, the shining ones increase. How hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. So, from atop the holy mountain, from atop the sanctified Tor, sing this song for Zion. Chant this one for the whore. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen, to rise no more. Say, hail the day so long expected, hail the year of full release. Zion's walls are now erected, and her watchmen publish peace. Through her Shiloh's wide dominion, hear her trumpet loudly roar. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen, to rise no more. See her merchants stare in wonder. What is this that comes to pass? Murmuring like a distant thunder, crying, oh, alas, alas. Swell the sound, ye kings and nobles, priests and people, rich and poor. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen, to rise no more. Blow the trumpet in Mount Zion. Christ shall come a second time, rolling with a rod Lion. Those who now as foes combine, Babel's garments we've rejected, and our fellowship is o'er. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen, to rise no more. Get the joke.